For native English speakers, language acquisition is naturally integrated into their daily course of study. But what happens when a student doesn't seem to grasp English material, despite displaying aptitude in other areas? Or what if an English learner student is participating in EL studies, but still not progressing at the expected pace? For students in these situations, and many others, districts can turn to the Woodcock-Muñoz Language Survey III, or WMLS III. Designed for use with examinees as young as 3 and as old as 22, the WMLS III is a trusted measure of language proficiency that provides quick and reliable assessment in the areas of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. WMLS III offers 2 English forms and 1 Spanish form to help determine language proficiency, eligibility for EL services, and readiness for English-only instruction. In addition to helping determine whether a student is English or Spanish language dominant, the WMLS III can provide critical indicators of whether additional special needs testing may be necessary, and whether the Woodcock-Johnson 4 or Bateria would be most appropriate to administer as a follow-up. WMLS III assessment results are calculated in real time through a streamlined web-based scoring and reporting platform, which means your data is accessible from any computer with an internet connection. Let's take a closer look at the WMLS III. The WMLS III is the latest revision of the Woodcock-Muñoz Language Survey and replaces the Revised Normative Update, or WMLS RNU. Users of the previous version will note that the WMLS III features all new norms, item content, and artwork. WMLS III also offers support for assessing and monitoring language proficiency in dual language programs, as well as a redesigned test organization to help examiners efficiently evaluate and monitor basic and applied language skills. New checklists help to better illustrate the impact of language background and academic language exposure on test results. 5 of the 7 WMLS RNU tests were retained in the WMLS III. Test 1. Analogies, Analogías. Test 3. Picture vocabulary. Vocabulario sobre dibujos. Test 5. Letter-word identification. Identificación de letras y palabras. Test 6. Passage comprehension. Comprensión de textos. Test 7. Dictation. Dictado. The WMLS III contains 3 new tests. Test 2. Oral comprehension. Comprensión oral. Test 4. Oral language expression. Expresión de lenguaje oral. Test 8. Written language expression. Expresión de lenguaje escrito. One other key change is that 2 WMLS-R tests, Understanding Directions and Story Recall, were not retained in the WMLS III. The WMLS III is administered using a test easel and paper test record. The examiner then enters the test data into the online scoring and reporting system in order to generate results. The WMLS III yields 6 language proficiency levels based on W different scores. The language proficiency levels were designed to represent the progression through the various stages of second language learning. These language proficiency levels replace the CALP levels that were used to describe an examinee's level of proficiency on the WMLS-R. 2 types of reports can be currently generated for WMLS III. The teacher report includes a plot of scores as well as a narrative description of the student's results. The parent report includes a plot of scores and language proficiency definitions to help parents better understand their child's performance. The parent report can be generated in English or Spanish. When paired with a subscription to the WMLS III Teacher and Parent Intervention System, WMLS III reports become even more robust, offering personalized classroom interventions and diagnostic statements based on test results. Teacher and Parent Intervention System reports also include book recommendations based on tested ability, EL program recommendations and second language scaffolding, leveled reader recommendations to provide just right support, home-based activities to promote family participation in language instruction. Plus, for those districts that have Escalate English, English 3D, or On Our Way to English, the Teacher and Parent Intervention System provides curriculum recommendations that include second language scaffolding. To learn more about the WMLS III, talk to your Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Assessment Account Executive. You can also head to WMLSIII.com to view recorded webinars and find more detailed information. Thank you for your interest in the Woodcock-Muñoz Language Survey 3, the trusted measure of language proficiency.